everyone, it's Naiomy Ekanayake. Today from the Lakeside Church, the TLC Arts and Skills. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a beautiful decoration for your table or for outside with a pumpkin. And pumpkins, when usually by September, when the weather gets a little cold, you can see in stores there are pumpkins. And we as a family, we love to go to a pumpkin patch and take the kids and pick their own pumpkin, or even buy them mini pumpkins. Have you seen these mini ones? They're so cute. We would get the kids to get their own, and we know the world is changing, and the world is taking God's creation, that are nature, and turning into evil. So we as Christians, we need to stand up for God, and we need to take the creations of God back to God and give God the glory and not give Satan the glory. So as we see pumpkins, and as we come to fall, we know that people in the world, they celebrate Halloween, and they celebrate and they do different things with pumpkins. But we as children of God, we as the children in your home, and for everyone in the family, we can represent God to our neighbors and also to our family, and show that really September, October, when we have a fall season, we can really glorify God through everything that He has given us. So let's take back what belongs to God and give Him the glory. So today I was thinking that we can do this beautiful creation that we can do with the fall nature things that we have in our gardens. If you can get a pumpkin, it's in the stores. We got it really for a reasonable price. Very soon, by time for Thanksgiving, they might even put it for sale. And there are different kinds of pumpkins, and different kinds of colored ones, the white ones as well. So we're going to do a different craft today and create this beautiful arrangement for our table and give God back the glory. Because here in the Word of God, in 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7, it says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind." God has not given us a spirit of fear. So we should not put fear on the nature that God has given us. And we should show our children and the children to come that this pumpkins that God has given us, the nature that God has given us, it is for His glory, and there shouldn't be any fear. Because when the people in the world, they will carve the pumpkins in a fearful way, or decorate their houses, and they use God's nature and turn it to evil. But let's turn it back to God and give all the glory to God. So as we come together this beautiful Saturday and do this beautiful craft, and I will show different ways that I will do it, so that you can do your own way, what is easy for you to do, and have this beautiful creation done with your kids and your family all together, so that you can display in your home, inside on your table at the dining table, or you can keep it on your fireplace, or you can keep it outdoors. And when the time in October, others will see, the children or in the neighborhoods, the people in the neighborhood will see God's glory and God's goodness in your life, in your family, and we can turn back what belongs to God back to Him, because He deserves all the glory, all the honor, all the praise. And these nature, the things that He has created, they are beautiful, and we need to glorify God through them. So I hope you be excited to do this craft with me. God bless you all. So first of all, I'm going to show you what we need. So I have many pumpkins, but you will only need one if you are doing one arrangement. So I have many sizes. So I have this one, it's a small one, and another of the small one, and then I have this big pumpkin, and then I have all these squash and different things that we can do a creation as well. And then I have a green pumpkin as well. So it might be whatever that you like to do. You can choose your own pumpkin. And one pumpkin we are going to color in white, or if you have a choice, you can get your white pumpkin from the store as well. Because I have only orange ones, so I'm going to color one in white and do a white arrangement as well. So those are the pumpkins, the main ones that you might need. And then the rest of them might be some flowers that you have in the garden. If you have these ones, these are already dried flowers. And then if you don't even have flowers, you can use some leaves that you have in the garden. These are some beautiful colored leaves that I have. And it can be different kinds of bushes that you might have. You can use these kind of leaves and branches. Even if you go for a neighborhood walk, you can find some branches that you want. And even if you don't have real flowers or leaves, you can use some artificial flowers as well. If you have at home, these were at my home for a long time. I'm going to use some of these, some old flowers that I had, and some fall leaves as well. And if you also have mums, you can use some fresh flowers. So it can be very varied with different kinds of arrangements, so you can use whatever you have. If you have pine cones, you can use, in our neighborhood there is so much pine cones, so whenever we go for walks, I get my kids to take a bag and they collect lots of pine cones. So we have lots of pine cones, so in case you want, we can give you as well some. And so those are some collections of things that you can use for your pumpkin arrangement. And we're going to do a beautiful arrangement. And first I'm going to try this one to paint it in white and keep it to dry, and I can start the rest till this pumpkin gets dried. Alright, let's get started. So these are the pumpkins that I painted in white. So this orange one I painted completely in white, and then this one I painted only halfway through because I want it to be seen the green as well, so I only painted halfway through. So you can do variety of different ways. You can paint in different colors as well if your kids like to paint different colors as well. Next step is you will need this Floral Form. So these are at the dollar shop you can get. So I just got it. It's $1.75. So you would need just half of it. So if you have a small pumpkin, you will definitely only need half of it. And this would be you need to soak it in water if you're using fresh flowers, so that it will last for a long time. But if you're using artificial flowers, you don't need to soak it in water. So I will show you. I will cut this in half first and then I will show you. So here's the small pumpkin that I have, and this is the form. I'm going to put it in water and soak it because I'm going to make this as a real flower arrangement. Once you have soaked it in water, you can dig it in the stem that you have, the pumpkin stem. So you just rub it inside. So you are putting it deep inside, so you have your pumpkin stand. So you have this pumpkin stand. So the next thing you can do is we can start decorating with the real flowers. So I'm going to just raise it up a little more. Good. Alright. So whatever real flowers you have, you can start decorating it. I have this small stem cutter. If you have that, you can cut it, or if you have even a knife, you can do it, or a scissor. So you can cut it to make it short and then keep on dabbing in the flowers. You can just decorate it as you please, and because the form is wet as well, so it is so easy to decorate it. I would encourage you to decorate the high ones at the back, and on the sides the small ones. So these can be found in your garden. You can find these small branches. This is such a fun project and I really loved it. So if you have few flowers, you can put the flowers in front so that they would get the focus on. If you have tall flowers, you can put it in the middle. So it's already looking so pretty, but we haven't put most of it. I have many of the other leaves as well I will put. As long as we cover the arrangement, it should look good. So these were a different kind of a colored leaf we had in the backyard. So because you soaked it in water, it will last a long time. The leaves. Put it this way. I had these beautiful coleus as well I can put at the back. So those are some real leaves that we found in the garden. You can get different shapes of different leaves, so the arrangement would be prettier. So I would decorate all around so that it can be viewed from all different angles. As long as the form cannot be seen, you can decorate as much as it is visible. I've seen some people decorating their arrangements with apples and all this nature fruits and what you can keep for a long time as well. So I'm going to do some acorns as well. These acorns, if you have sticks it's better, but if you don't have sticks you can just press it towards the form and it should stick. So wherever that looks empty, I can stick an acorn in. So I will raise it up to show you. So already it looks really pretty, and the base is a pumpkin. So as long as you cover all around and the whole arrangement is covered with leaves and flowers, it looks really good. So that's the first one. I'm going to try a little more of this thin acorn as well. I have that's a green color one. I will put it in a spot that is not visible. Yeah, looks good. So this is the real flower arrangement, and I will show completely later. This is how it looks, the real flower arrangement. I took the camera this way so I can show it to you. Maybe I can turn it around so you can see from all angles. We have put flowers and leaves so that whenever you keep it on the table, it looks really nice from all angles. So it looks a really good arrangement. So the next one I'm going to try is the artificial flowers arrangement, and I'm going to use the big pumpkin because I have many artificial flowers and I have only few real flowers. So for the big pumpkin I'm going to use the artificial flowers, and for that we don't need to put the form in water. We can just stick it as it is. So let's go ahead and try. As long as the form won't break, we need to do it gently. And if the stem is a little hard, stem is a little too tall, we need to put two forms, but hopefully we can dig it in. Okay, so I was able to put the form in. Good. So as long as it's really fixed properly, we don't have to worry. So it looks good. So now we can put our artificial flowers. So it doesn't, if you have tall ones, you can put at the back of the form. So the good thing is that with the form, when we are using a pumpkin, we don't have to, our pumpkin doesn't get destroyed, so that's a good thing. So whatever flowers you have, you can just stick them in. And if you have some fall leaves, you can stick them all in. Because it's a big pumpkin, you can make it a bigger arrangement so that it'll be bigger and bolder. You can do your own creative decorations. These are all very cheap materials. We don't have to shop for a lot of things. These are some even old flowers you have at home, some artificial flowers you can use. And then to fill it up, we can use some acorns, pine cones really, pine cones. So wherever that looks empty, you can stick it in a pine cone. Let me show you the top as well. So if you have different shapes of pine cones, you can add it in, and where it looks empty, you can add a pine cone in. So this looks really good as well. So wherever it looks empty, you can add in the extra flowers or arrangements, artificial flowers you have, and some acorns as well. So I'll just turn around so you can see. So all around it looks nice and full. That's what you need. All right. So this is the arrangement, the artificial arrangement. I'm just going to move around and show you. I put it on a plate so I can move it around. So all these are artificial leaves that I have put, and some pine cones as well, and whatever you can find at home. So some fall leaves and some flowers as well. So it looks really good. Turn around. So that's the final product of the artificial arrangement. Doesn't it look good? So the next one is the white pumpkin that I had. So the orange pumpkin I painted in white paint, and it's dried now. So I'm gonna do the arrangement with artificial flowers, and it's going to be a smaller arrangement, and I already put the form in, and we can take some smaller decorations and put it in and make it a small cute arrangement. I will put it down so you can see. Okay, good. It's such a beautiful fall day to do this one, and God is so faithful. So with the form you can press in the arrangements. If you didn't get a good spot, you can put it around as long as it won't fall. This is going to be a little tiny one, and wherever you can put in your leaves and flowers, make it very pretty. I hope you get to try this and have your own kind of a decoration and arrangement so all of us can see. I will decorate all around so that it can be seen from all around. I'm working from home, so that's really nice, and I'm doing this on my lunch break. I love doing things for God to glorify Him, and I know you like it too. Good. So looks really good. If I want, I can add some acorns as well and fill up these spots that looks empty, these spots. So I have put mostly in front flowers, so wherever that looks empty we can put an acorn in, pine cone I mean. To fill it up, I'll put some more flowers I have here. This will be a smaller arrangement compared to the others. You can put some greens as well to make it more greeny and earthy. So even if you don't have a pumpkin, you can use the others as well, like squash and different vegetables that we can do these on as well, that can keep for some time. So it doesn't have to be always a pumpkin. You can use whatever the nature gives you. Okay, so let me see if there's any empty spots. Wherever there's empty spots, we can put it more things in. Alright, so it looks really good as well. I'm just going to turn around. These I can fill more decorations, but it looks really good. Alright, so this is the next one I have done with the white pumpkin, and it's really cute. You can fill in where the empty spots here, you can fill more in, but you get the idea. So it looks really pretty. Right, so we have finished our arrangements. So the real flower arrangement is this one. If you feel that the flowers are fading, or if it's not lasting, make sure you add some water every week to the form that you have put on top of the pumpkin, so that it will last a little longer. And even if it's dried, it's beautiful because it's fall season. And this is the artificial one, where I add in all the artificial flowers, and it's a bigger pumpkin and it looks really pretty as well. And then this is the dainty one with the white pumpkin. I painted in white the orange pumpkin, or you can get your own white pumpkin as well, and looks so cute and beautiful as well. So these are the other methods which I didn't try today because I felt the stem was really short here and it would not last. So if you have a bigger stem fruit that you can use, a vegetable, that'll be as good as well. So these are the arrangements. I hope you get to try your own and post pictures so we can all see, so we can give thanks on Thanksgiving Day. We can keep it on our table as well and give thanks to God and use His nature to glorify Him. Have a wonderful day. God bless you all.